Just making sure it works. Thought of doing this last night, and now I'm just gonna do it, taking a little break from work, kind of doing a diary entries, I guess, during this whole social distancing thing that we're all experiencing. I think it'd be cool to look back on it like a year from now. If my kids were to see it, if I don't have kids, then my nephews and nieces, because I know for sure their dads are not going to remember or remember everything. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool just to have something to look back on. Because I'm such a tangent person, I have like a list of things I wanted to touch about today. Today is technically day 2 of like, I guess, social distancing. I technically count it starting Saturday because I didn't do normal Saturday things, except for going to church on Sunday and grocery shopping. So day 2, I guess, officially. Day 4, I'm considering. How I've been feeling recently, just kind of not sure how to feel. A lot of just the temperature of just the media and everything is very panicky, and I haven't got to that point. It's more of like, should I be panicking? Should I really be worried about it? I haven't had any fear, really, just because, probably because like I don't have any symptoms and I'm not in quarantine. But I think if I was sick, I would for sure be more fearful. So thankfully I'm not like afraid or anything. It's more of like unsure of how to feel. I guess I haven't really broken it down at an emotional point, just because it's all like out of like nowhere. We're just not supposed to be out or with groups of people, not even more than 10, I think the last I heard. So that's one thing. Did want to talk about like the jokes that are out there about how this is like an introvert's paradise. As a fellow introvert, it is not my paradise because I'm not a hermit. I love being around people. I liked my routine of just, going to work and then having my Bible study group and then my youth group and then serving at church and doing random stuff during the week, like going to the library or whatever. Now not being able to do that, like I just like being around people. I don't necessarily like to put energy into attracting. If that's really mean to say, but it's the truth. So yeah, I'm not really having fun at all because I just don't like being restricted in any way, even if it's my house. So that gets me to like the second thing or third thing. This is day 2 today, Tuesday, of working from home. Super grateful that I have a job that I can do remotely. Taking a break from it right now, kind of just catching up. But I do like miss everyone I work with because most of my team was in the office, and I could just go to their like offices and talk about things, about projects, and I don't know, I just feel kind of like disengaged and out of the loop working from home, even on today. But my boss has done such a good job being transparent of everything that's going on. She's definitely really good about just making sure if we're okay, like how we're holding up, and encouraging us to not be stuck like working from home a lot like after hours, which I mentally did a little bit last night, just because I needed to finish something. And I miss everyone. So I think something that is tough as well as just putting boundaries at work. So one thing I've done that kind of helped yesterday is to have like a to-do list of other things to do around the house. Like there's someone on Instagram that I follow, and she has like a list of to-dos during like her quarantine time, and I'm like, I don't have a lengthy list like that. It's more like just day-to-day things that I know I'd usually leave till Saturday to do, and it usually takes away time from like my true Sabbath that I want to have on Saturdays. So yesterday I did laundry, and I spent time watching anime with my kid brother, Beastars, really good. So just having that today, like I want to go on a walk today because I hear it's going to rain starting tomorrow. So I want to get that done today, and cooking for breakfast the rest of the days, which I'll touch on later. Other thing is just being thankful. Definitely have had a thankful heart. Probably the end of yesterday, most of today, of just like not being sick, and like this is not a big deal for me. Like aside from stuff that I mentioned of like, you know, not being a hermit, it's not the end of the world. Like it's just an adjustment, and then I'll just readjust later because that's basically what life is just adjusting to things. But also just thankful. I don't know if this is gonna sound really selfish, but just thankful like that I don't have a family to worry about. Like it's literally just me and my brother Kike, and we're like full-fledged adults. You know, I don't have to worry about like how are my kids gonna, you know, do online learning. Not sure if it'd be any different if you're just married with no kids. I don't know how that looks like. But yeah, I don't have to worry about like feeding them or having like a baby and getting baby stuff. Like I can't even imagine what that is, and I'm just happy I don't have to deal with that. So yay, I guess. And I think I'm just really excited just for what God's going to show me, and I think just show other believers or even non-believers during this time. And it's really cool because a week ago we were talking about like thorns in our lives, like the parable of the farmer with the seeds and where it grows, and how thorns can be just things that distract us. And I think a lot of those distractions are going to be gone for the most part, because you're at home, you're not like out and about doing things. Of course, there's like social media you still have to put a boundary for, and that's cool. Just, you know, I don't have those thorns really going on in my life now because there's not that going on. So really excited. I don't know if it's gonna be something big he's gonna show me, something small. Usually it's never something small. So I'll definitely be talking about that later. And last thing, because I don't want to make these too long, me and Juan are on week 3 of our Whole30. So was kind of worried this weekend of getting foods. Like I really didn't want to break it. That was me being selfish. Like if I have to break it, I'm gonna break it because there's gonna be the summer to do it, whatever. So good thing is that most of our foods are not in the aisles, so it's like fresh food, like veggies and meat, and all that was there. Surprisingly, went to Walmart, did see like all the bread was gone, all the eggs were gone, all the bread or milk was gone. We would have needed eggs, but good thing I thought to buy more eggs the week before last week. So hopefully, really praying, you know, there's enough food for that for this weekend. I mean, if we have to break it, we have to break it. But if we don't have to, I would love that even more. So yeah, that's been good, just adjusting to planning every meal, cooking ahead, which has been great because I could just cook breakfast here instead of like, oh, just gonna take it and heat up at the office. Like, it's right there. My kitchen's right there. So that's been a blessing to do this for that. And that's pretty much it that I have. I didn't want to keep these more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes to me is like the golden number for like journaling and doing video entries. Was thinking of writing things down. Not gonna lie, pretty lazy on writing things down. I thought it'd be better just to talk and just upload these later. I'm not gonna edit these because I'm not that fancy and I'm not gonna spend that much time on doing that. So that's pretty much it. Today is day 2 officially. We'll probably put something up tomorrow. Kind of wish I did it yesterday because I was definitely in my feels yesterday, or lack of feels. But today definitely thinking clearer and just getting things done. So yeah, we'll report back later. Bye.